Good morning. I have 4 items to go over with you during Interwatch today. One's going to be an aggravated residential burglary. One's going to be an aggravated robbery of a commercial house. And one will be a carjacking. And the last one, I just want to give a recognition to Sergeant Nikki Woodrow, who is receiving an award today in San Diego, California. First case is going to be, like I said, aggravated residential burglary, documented under case number 16C. 72846. This occurred in the 600 block of North Parkdale at approximately 6 a.m. this morning. On October 17th at approximately 6 a.m., officers were dispatched to a burglary just occurred in the 600 block of North Parkdale. Upon arrival, they made contact with a 40-year-old male resident of the home. The individual advised that he was asleep in his bedroom when he was awakened by someone with a flashlight. After being awakened, he stated that he yelled, and 2 unknown suspects then fled from the residence. And the victim then found his side garage door to have been open, and several tools were missing from his garage. There were no injuries reported, and we ask if you have any information regarding this case to please call our Crime Stoppers at 267-2111 or Wichita Police Department detectives at 268-4407. We don't have any description right now other than 2 unknown male suspects being involved in this case.
What was the area that happened again?
600 North Parkdale. 600 block of North Parkdale.
Is there a description of the vehicle?
I don't have a description of any type of vehicle. They just fled. I don't know if they fled in a vehicle, they fled on foot, but they fled from the residence once he yelled something, and they fled at that time.
Do you know if he had any kind of surveillance cameras?
I don't know if he had any surveillance cameras. I do know that he had recently moved into the home, so I don't know if that's something that was in the home, but something definitely we'll look into. Second case will be aggravated robbery of a commercial house. This occurred in the 1100 block of North Broadway. Case number will be 16C 72777. 72777. It occurred yesterday approximately 9 p.m. On October 16th at approximately 9 p.m., officers dispatched to an armed robbery call at the Burger King in the 1100 block of North Broadway. Upon arrival, they made contact with a 38-year-old male employee who stated while working in the store, an unknown suspect entered the store and had a black mask covering his face. The victim stated the male pointed a handgun at him and then jumped over the counter and took a cash register drawer and then left in a black vehicle. There was no monetary loss as there was no money in the drawer, and there was no injuries reported. There were several witnesses of the robbery who were also interviewed. And we ask if you have any information regarding this case to call WPD detectives or Crime Stoppers. And the suspect descriptions: an unknown black male, approximately 35 years old, 5'8", 175 pounds. He was dark-skinned and seen wearing a blue hoodie, black mask, and the car was a black 4-door car.
Took the whole register or just a drawer?
Just the drawer. Yep, just took the cash register drawer.
How could you not know that there was nothing in the drawer?
I don't know. He jumped over the counter after pointing the handgun and took the drawer and then fled on foot at that time.
Charlie, it's obviously this is not the first time this Burger King's been hit. Was that last week or 2 weeks ago when the chief talked about that grant to kind of help? Is this kind of what you guys are hoping to?
Yeah, we did receive a grant to receive additional officers to help patrol on the streets. Some of the areas that they will focus is on the Broadway corridor, and to focus on crimes that are occurring in that area, maybe crime trends that are occurring in that area, specifically crimes that continue to occur that we see that are a problem area perhaps. These officers will be directed to maybe do some enforcement and do some police crime-led policing in that area.
What's the time frame expected on that?
I think the chief addressed that when he was here. on the grant. I don't have a time frame exactly when those officers will be on the street. The next one's a carjacking, case number 16C 72845. 72845. This occurred in the 100 block of South Sedgwick this morning at approximately 5:30 a.m. On October 17th at approximately 5:30 a.m., officers were dispatched to a carjacking in the 100 block of South Sedgwick. Upon arrival, they made contact with a 50-year-old female who stated she was getting ready to leave for work in her 2007 Chrysler Town & Country minivan with tag number 931JCS, J as in John, C as in Charlie, S as in Sam. When an unknown suspect approached her, pointed a black handgun at her, and demanded keys to the van. The victim gave the suspect the keys, and the suspect then fled eastbound on Maple in the van, the victim's van, and the victim sustained no injuries. If you have any information regarding this case, please call our Crime Stoppers or WPD detectives. The suspect description's an unknown white male, 6 foot, 180 pounds, with dark hair, and in his mid-20s.
Could you give that vehicle description one more time?
Yeah.
Along with the tag number?
It was a 2007 Chrysler Town & Country minivan with tag number 931JCS.
And what street did you say they fled on?
They fled on Maple, but the carjacking occurred in the 100 block of South Sedgwick. They fled eastbound on Maple.
Eastbound on Maple.
Yeah.
South Sedgwick, you said?
Yes, 100 block. Yep.
Was she about business or something? Was there?
No, I believe she was at her home. She was getting ready to leave for work. The last item is we want to give a congratulations to our supervisor, Sergeant Nikki Woodrow. She is usually here today, and as you can see, she is not. She is in San Diego, California, as she is the recipient of the International Chiefs of Police 40 Under 40 Award. Sergeant Woodrow is a 16-year veteran of the department and has served in the ranks of police officer, detective, and sergeant. Again, currently she is a sergeant and in charge of the Public Relations Unit. And she's in San Diego, California, receiving the 40 Under 40 Award. This award is to recognize 40 law enforcement professionals under the age of 40 from around the world who demonstrate leadership and exemplify commitment to their profession. They go beyond their roles in the law enforcement field to improve their communications in an effort to make it a better place for their loved ones, the public, and future generations. So we give a congratulations to Sergeant Woodrow for receiving the International Association of Chiefs of Police 40 Under 40 Award today.